What's up, travel lovers? In this video, I'm going to be going over installing sound deadening material. Is it worth it? Well, we're going to find out because I'm going to be doing a sound test to see is there a noticeable difference and is it worth the money and the time to install it. Also, I'm going to show you how to install it, as well as several other tips to help you in this amazing process. So, let's get started.
The tools needed for the job: screwdriver, a hair dryer, a razor, things you will want. Oh, also you will need some towels to clean off the space. A light might help you. Knee pads will be much appreciated. Extension cord if you're not close to a power source for the hair dryer. The sound deadening material I chose was SDP Black Gold. I chose this because I wasn't able to find too many affordable brands online. I am in the Czech Republic, so my options were limited. I noticed a lot of the US, North American Vanlifers have several other options. But this to me was the best for the money. I was able to buy 30 sheets. Each sheet was 500 by 750 millimeters, and it cost me a total of $310 or 7,430 crowns. Also, I paid another $15 for the roller. If you have interior panels, you will first take them off. I was able to do this with a flathead screwdriver. Then I would wipe down all surface area where you plan to put sound deadening material to ensure the best conditions possible for the adhesive to properly stick. Before installing sound deadening material, be sure to warm up with a heat gun, or if you don't have one, a hair dryer also works. Especially do this if you are applying the material in cool or cold weather. Tip: best way to cut SD material is with a razor knife or utility knife, box cutter, whatever you want to call it. Scissors just don't really work. After applying sound deadening material, be sure to thoroughly roll it. You can really speed up the process with an additional helper. One person cuts and heats the sound deadening material while the other rolls it. Both jobs require a lot of forearm strength, so don't be surprised if you get a little tired or possibly a little sore. I worked a little bit longer before calling it a night. Okay, this is day 2 in the sound deadening. Last night I got almost everything done. I'd say about 85% finished. I'm gonna finish doing the above the drivers, and then I've got just a few more spots on the ceiling and to finish one of the wheel wells. I'm not gonna lie to you, I got a couple of cuts, one right here on my thumb, I don't know if you can see that, and then I also got one right here and one right there. Not too bad, but maybe I was going a little bit fast and I was banging my hands a couple times, so if you go slow, maybe you'll do a little bit better job. I decided to cut the subfloor to the correct shape before installing the sound deadening material to the floor because I expect I would end up destroying it or tracking it all over with my feet since the sound deadening material has kind of a putty consistency I wanted to first get the shape of the wood perfect before actually installing it. This way I didn't have to step back and forth on it. Okay, I pulled the wood out, sanded it all as you can see. I've now cut the remaining of the sound deadening material and I've laid it on the floor. And now I am going to heat it up and stick it down. Let's get to the time lapse. Oh, the very last piece of sound deadening is in, and guess clean up this mess and we should do the sound test to see, was this stuff even worth it? I'm hoping it was. All right, the moment we have been waiting for. We're gonna do the sound test now that all the soundproofing in the floor. I've also right here below me, you'll see the computer and the microphone. I tried to replicate the exact same scenario as much as possible. The only difference is obviously the bed frames here, but I don't think that's gonna make too much of a difference in sound. So using my computer with a snowball ice microphone, I recorded the interior sound of the van, both with no sounding material and also with sounding material. I drove the van to a top speed of 120 kilometers per hour. Using the Decibel X app, I got the following results. With no sound deadening material, I recorded between 80 and 85 decibels, and between 70 to 75 decibels after installing the sound deadening material. Okay, just finished the sound test. Let's get back home and see what the results are. I'm hoping for a significant difference in sound. So a difference of 10 decibels, which would work out to be a 12.5% difference. Is that right? Actually, no, that is wrong. Decibels do not work like normal numbers. A 10 decibel difference is equal to a intensity 10 times greater. And that would mean that a 20 decibel difference would actually be 100 times. And when you look even further into decibel readings and possible hearing loss, you will find out that a quiet room, like the one I'm in right now, actually registers close to 30 decibels, even though you barely hear anything but maybe like breathing. But then at 70 decibels, you equal that to a very loud television. It does not do any hearing damage, but it can be unpleasant to some. However, at 80 decibels, it's about as loud as a factory or a food processor. And they say after lengthy exposure, this can cause mild hearing loss. So really the difference between 80 and 70 is pretty huge. Even though a 10 decibel difference is technically 10 times the sound intensity, it's actually only perceived to be twice as loud. But in the end, I am very happy that I put the material in. It cost me about $325 and 15 man hours, but I'm saving my hearing, and that's good because I kind of want to use it for the rest of my life. Well, this is the end of the video. If you liked it, please hit that like button. If you want to see more on my do-it-yourself series of my van conversion, just subscribe. It's that easy, man. And hit that notification bell. I actually don't even know how to do that, but I hear other people say it in their videos. But until next time, safe travels.
Don't leave yet. There's tons of great videos to keep watching. More importantly, did you subscribe yet?